Today, I'm going to show you a strategy that you can use to help you get your six pack for the summer or get your abs a little bit leaner for the summer. You know, as we are in March right now, you're probably starting a diet or on a workout plan. And I'm going to share with you some tips that can help you do other things besides just eating chicken breast the whole time. If you want another strategy that will help you get a little bit more variety from your protein sources, then just follow what I'm going to show you in this video and you'll be more flexible. You'll probably be a lot more happy with whatever diet you're choosing to do. For this example in this video, you don't have to use the exact meat or protein source that I'm using. Just pay attention to the equation that I use in my head to figure out what meats do I choose when I go to the grocery store, or if you have anything but nutrition facts, this is how you're going to break it down. And it's not really so much about counting calories. I'm going to show you just a simple trick here. For this example, I'm going to show you some ham steak that I got from the store here. And this ham steak is very lean, and this is how I found out. So on the package here, if you can see it, it has, you can look at the protein, which is 14 grams, and then you're going to look at the fat. How many grams of fat do we have? Let's see, we've got 2.5 grams of fat. So the first thing I do is I multiply the fat by 9. All right, multiply the fat by 9. And if I do that, that's 18, 19. So you got 19. If you multiply the fat by 9, you get 19. The next thing I do is I take the protein number and I multiply by 4. So if we multiply this by 4, what do you get? You get 64, is that right? 66. I think this 66. I'm trying to do it in my head. But so you got 66, and then you multiply the protein, the fat, you got 19. So by far, this makes this entire package of meat a very lean protein. If your protein number equals way more than the fat when you do that equation, you're eating a very lean type of protein. All right. In this case, I chose the lower sodium. That actually has nothing to do with it, but just focus on that equation. And I'm going to show you why you don't have to do this with chicken breast, because it's already sorted out that way naturally. If you look here, this is why chicken breast is the main food that most people eat, because it's way more supreme as a lean meat. If you look here, this is some processed chicken meat. It's already cooked and ready. So I usually just throw it in there with some peppers. But look, you'll see here, we look at your protein number, there's 21. You multiply that 21 by 4. This is 80 grams. Well, not 80 grams of protein, but you know, actually it says serving size. It's about 70 grams of protein in this bag. But either way, you see the protein is way higher than the fat. If you multiply the fat by 9, you're going to get 9. All right. Versus 21 times 4, that's 84, right? So that's way higher. So this is why people eat chicken breast, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. But I know you're going to get tired of chicken breast. So that's why I show you, no matter what meat you get from the grocery store, if it's packaged and it has nutrition facts on it, that's an easy way to find out. Now, I also like to have steak. And so if you want to eat steak, then you just look up online the leanest cuts of meats of steak, like flank steak and sirloin steaks are going to be the main ones that I go to, because they're the leaner cuts of steak, but they're not as lean as chicken breast. So hopefully this is going to give you a helpful tip for your nutrition with that. And you can just add in stuff like this.